What's up, everybody? I'm gonna be streaming Final Fantasy today for a little bit, and then later on, I'm gonna be playing Tekken probably later tonight. So I'm gonna be streaming a lot today. So, yep. So yeah, just so everybody knows, funny thing happened last week. I was trying to play the game by myself, and I accidentally did a duty that was the next part of the quest line, and so I didn't. I'm not gonna be able to do that dungeon already on stream, but it was like the icy. Forget the name of the place. But you fight Fenrir at the end. It wasn't really like, there wasn't a lot of story that was lost. Like simply the lady that was shown on the previous session, she pretty much, like, they show her face. That's really about it. Like, it wasn't really like, there's not a lot of story that was lost there. But yeah, so I'm like sitting right outside of the duty. So yeah, it was Snowclog. It was the name of the duty. So I'm gonna start. It's gonna be odd because like we were supposed to go into the dungeon, and I accidentally went in it myself. I mean, I could probably play the dungeon later on, or I could just potentially play it at the beginning of the stream before I take the quest. I haven't decided. I might actually do the second one because I still get some experience since it's like a level 50 dungeon. So I might do that. Since we're about to start, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. and then we'll be starting shortly. So I just realized that I picked a song that I wasn't gonna pick, but whatever. Sounds good. It's actually quite short too, but I'm gonna cut it now and jump into the game. Alright, so I decided on it and I'm just gonna redo the dungeon. Hopefully it doesn't take long. It says that it's less than 5 minutes. Yeah, this is pretty much the dungeon that I miss. That I accidentally did off stream because I wasn't gonna do any type of like because I wanna keep everything that happens storyline on Rome Reborn, so I can actually then upload it to YouTube. So it was a mistake because I was just trying to level up secondary character. I was actually leveling up not a secondary character, the same character but just secondary. So I was leveling up. What I've been doing off stream is just been leveling up Rogue because I want to have a DPS class. I know Warriors could DPS. I just don't feel comfortable using Wire as a DPS. So yeah, I will actually end up leveling that up. Oh, I accidentally... Okay, I'm back. So yeah, hopefully we don't have to wait too long for this. But yeah, I've been loving playing the game off stream a lot. But again, I've just been like leveling Rogue. I'll probably... No, withdraw. Ah, crap. Okay, so I forgot to do something here. Forgot to deselect because I was... See, like, that's what I was doing. I was leveling that. I'm just gonna clear selection completely. And just get on this one again. So like Snow Cloak. Alright, there we go. Well, that was fast, and now I feel stupid because I could have done that from the beginning. Seems like my mic is picking a lot of background noise, so I'm gonna try to make some adjustments here. Hopefully it'll stop taking in the background noise. That seems better, doesn't it? I can't hear the background noise on my mic anymore. Alright, let's go. To be honest, I don't remember a lot of the dungeon. I just know I did it. And it was very, very poorly done of me, so it's probably gonna go bad. I got everybody there. The best tank lately, so I hope we got it. Oh, I got the other one. Alright, there we go. Fix my keyboard because I'm sitting in a very odd position right now. Alright, so yeah, this seems to be good. Alright, cool. I did lower the gain, so I don't know how loud my mic is right now, but hopefully it'll be fine. Alright. And the music for this part literally makes me sleepy. It's so sleepy. That's a lot of damage. So let me lower this a little bit so I can see. So I can see the rest of everybody. The rest of everybody. So I can see everybody else health. What I wanted to say. Ooh, that was my neck. I promise I'm not dead. I can't promise that I'm probably dead right now. Oh, that hurt a lot. Sticky. Oh, so already somebody got it. What's for this here? We are going rather fast, so that's actually very good. I'm just gonna do 2 of these so I can get the amount of damage. Who's doing all that damage? Is the Machinist? Is that a Machinist, actually? Well, not whatever it's called. I don't know the name of the classes here. don't even remember this boss. Like, it was really late when I played this, so I don't remember what I have to do or anything. So, although I think this was a very, just a like tank and spank type of boss. That tomahawk there. I think that should have been DPS that picked that up, so I'm not gonna complain. Although I think maybe I should move a little bit more, so they have more space to move. What does that do? Yeah, very tank in the tank. That again. Oh, I just realized something. I'm just in my tank build. Do some adjustments. Let me do an adjustment here. Probably one. Yeah, so should I take that off? Just gonna do greed. Do greed on that too. So greedy, greedy, greedy. Because I could probably use that for my rogue when I level him up or whatever. I need to adjust this. Second damage still. Increase parry rate. I think I'm going to take off the silence, because I don't think silence would be useful here. So I'm just taking off silence. Oh, me. Yeah, I mean, of course we're in a battle. Silence. And I'm just going to put ultimatum. I'm going to put ultimatum right here. So that is very cool. Cool, so now I have provoke, which is cool. Just needed the provoke. Yeah, why am I out of range? Okay. Wow, my thing is like sucking so bad. I have everybody there. I got him. Out of that. Still hit me. That's so weird. Looked like I was already out of range, but whatever. Oh my god, what did I do? Alright. We're good. just gonna keep doing overpower, whatever. That was actually a bad pull. I forgot that that guy came there, came down there from that section. So almost killed us. Alright, at least I remembered this boss. This boss you have to fight him tanking backwards. Well, actually no, tanking forward. Let me just do that. So now I'm just gonna do this. Should be good enough. Let's see where they are. Yeah, so it's funny because you have to fight him so that he hits little guys. Oh my god, he didn't hit them. Alright, cool, that was good. Oh, now I have to go back. Wait. I'm back here. Yeah, we almost died the first time I was tanking this guy, because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Oh my god, we killed him. Wow, that was so easy this time. I was like, that was just so hard. I don't have the hell. I do need read there. Oh, so it seems like they're probably just doing this. So I just did everything and got everything. They're just doing it to do it, it seems like. Oh, so that's why they told me to ignore the glacier sprites, because they just kill themselves. No wonder. Oh, they start fighting them, no! So much damage. Yeah, there's a lot of damage. See, like, the ninjas look so effing cool. too relaxing. A lot of damage there. This is the right way, right? It is. So yeah, I love this game. That was a quick kill. Oh my god. I have to close the door because we have a squirrel that comes to our balcony and it was just trying to get in. It's an insane squirrel. An insane squirrel. That noise you guys hear is it's a squirrel. It's insane. Getting all the damage, actually, yeah, I'm getting all the damage. Okay, he just left. Oh, this is a quick. This was a very quick dungeon. Alright, so see, this is Fenrir. You ready? Alright, looks like we are. Now, don't ask me if I remember the pattern or what I'm supposed to do here. Because I don't remember. I know something about crystals or something that happens, like every 2 crystals you get on them, but I don't know. So next crystal, I believe, is the one that we get on. Supposed to do something like this. Alright, so I remember things. This is good. I didn't remember this is gonna probably be bad. We don't do anything on this one. We do it as the next one. This one will just shatter. Actually, I don't even think we're gonna get a next one. DPS was insane. There's like some really good DPS there. Insanely good DPS, really. Yeah, I don't think it'll show the cinematics. So. Yeah, I don't think it'll actually show it. We'll see. Nah, it's not gonna show, because after that the lady would come out. But yeah, that's fine. But at least you guys saw the dungeon. I think I almost got a level there. Almost. Do I have any new year? No. I have to check because I had like some items. I think you turn those in for better items. So I need to do that. I'll probably get the rogues or ninjas items because I don't really need the other ones. I feel like I don't really need them. I might need them, but I don't. Anyway, that took longer than expected. One new Superbia. I'm gonna make voices. Might read some of them. So Izar is but a. I can't say that word. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that, Bees, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the icy wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? Christopher Brace would certainly share the credit for it too. 12 be praised, Suburbia. We may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Isar before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Urianger, or como se diga, no sé cómo carajo se dice, have been busy pursuing the archives of House Forstems, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonherb to report day's events, don't. The attendant should be here by any minute. I can assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this call. Dude, you are almost kinda naked. Well, actually, no, you have pants. Actually, no, yeah, he has pants today. He doesn't have pants always. Well, I mean, he has like the little like break on the sides. It's like, of course you're gonna be cold, dude. Come on. Come on, I mean, for the greater good. Please be voice acted. It is not voice acted. Damn it. Antecedent, you come straight from the archives of House Forstems. I trust your time there will prove fruitful. Would it? I'm not gonna be able to do this in a woman's voice. Like, this is just weird. Would that it had Rianger and I scar countless days, but we found was questionable veracity. Cantas of Shiva life, and these are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon, the gravest of all sins, according to his guardian fate. Yet in the eye of Isaac's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. That's just weird. She did it with a dragon? That's why. How such thing could ever be possible is quite another question. Yeah, that was my thought exactly. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Fortems. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, but in this case one wonders if it's by circumstance or design. You said that Ice Heart took a moment to plead her case behind her escapist, did you not? Yeah, she kinda did. You without prejudice, most would agree bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Amaric might take issue with her methods. I do not care if the stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that the tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Imeric. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemies has given us a good reason to be prudent. I merely meant you being a man of fate that I had expected a certain single mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Hallon that your ancestor came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that fate is a renunciation of free will, that the unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life service to the Fury. Such righteousness favor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. It's just to believe that the Fury would value the lives of our followers over the deaths of our enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. That was a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us so much. Would that it told us more? I hate when they talk like that, it's so weird, but you know. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. This man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy Z. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure, lest one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhaps he does not truly believe that our plans can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. She's gonna summon Shiva, then we're gonna have to find her, and then, you know, Shiva was a real living, breathing woman. Of that, there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure we have to have been summoned, each whom was worshipped as a god. The exception being good King Mughal Mug 12. The meat made the manifest in response to the fervent supplications of Mughal's guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation who yearn of the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? You got a point there, dude. Crystals and conviction mean philia? They have them both in abundance. is like the longest cutscene ever. What the hell? Blah 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 blah. Can naturally be all that is required. My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the. I don't know how to say that. Is it a theorite? Theorite? Okay, I don't know. Isar used to escape. They believe that she has teleported to another Aethera somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of this second Aethera, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Isar has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she has destroyed it to prevent us from following her. I mean, that's a good presumption, dude. Without the means to teleport as she is, we have no choice but to search for an alternative route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charline may be able to assist us. So now we're gonna go in a mission to get crystals, because it's probably what's gonna happen, to be able to follow her. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. I don't know if that's what's gonna happen, but knowing this game very well, that's probably what's gonna happen. I pray that you are right, and they're not think of how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Cutscene to a different cutscene to another cutscene. While my filia looks at the Aethera problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attack us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Queritas is vast, and Isar's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Isar followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, it is a merely selfish request. I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we might have our share of veterans, we may have more than a few less experienced recruits. Many of them who look up to you, in case you were not aware. It's like, yeah, bitch, you just, go around and, do the thing. Good, I knew you would understand. You just can appraise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting to discuss the latest developments in this investigation. The Temple Knights holds no cloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Alright, so I accepted the quest. Now I need to teleport somewhere, probably. Oh, they're right here. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. It's not gonna take long. So yeah, sorry about that. I just been having some weird allergies. They had stopped, but they just started again, which is kind of annoying. All right, so Juju has the next guy we need to speak to. There you are, Superbia Commander. Leverio instructed me to wait for you. Oh no. I almost broke my headphones. Not nice. Your assistant is most welcome. Believe me, most of the tour hail from Ulda, and for a man accustomed to the feel of the sand beneath his boot, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. I understand, dude. I've been through that. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted and making for Nanifin Pass. My bravest are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I did not earn my coin. Alright, so where to now? Is that close to here? That is close to here, so I'm just gonna mount up and go there. I was having sorry about that. I was having like a sneezing fit here. Here we're going this way. I have some hunts that are around here. Although I don't remember the specific spots for them, so I might have to like double check and see where they specifically they are. Let me take my allergy med. It's weird that I'm having to do this on stream, but whatever. Yeah, you just have another feeding sneezing fit. Oh my god, this is so dope. Okay, so third unit brave, like he seems like he got hit or something. Turn to his mountain. What's going on? Why am I not dismounting? This is so weird. My bug? My bug? What's going on with the game? Server disconnected. Nice! You know, this happened. Okay. So it was bugged, like it just disconnected. That's so strange. It's the first time that's happened, actually. That's ball. My ankle is on fire. Got my boot on a rock or something and twisted as I fell. The others went on ahead through the thinning pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to look, just look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Alright, so we have to go through here. Oh my god. Should I find it? Nah, they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. Hopefully they'll fine. They'll be fine. I'm out. I think I might need to do something better about my UI. I feel like it's a little bit of a mess. Let me check something around here because I had a hunt for a dragon around here. He usually spawns around here. There's a few other places that he spawns, but let's see. He might be here. It's funny because we actually fought him last stream. And I was like, oh cool, what's this thing? Let me just kill it. And now I can't find him. I've never seen him again after that. Like, of course it becomes harder to find the one that you need to kill. Alright. So where are they? They're going that way. Let me see, before I talk to him, let me see if the dragon's around here, because he could also spawn around here. And it's not. Okay, so never mind. Zion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scale beast. you say, I think. I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so did we. So we did too. Sounds dumb. Why would you split up, dudes? Why would you split up? Like, you're already making mistakes. Guess not sneeze. I assume it's supposed to be around here. Oh. It's in a hostile presence. should change that skill now that I think about it. Should definitely change it. Alright, so he saved this little guy here. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics tracks that I almost failed to notice they had double back. Almost, mind you, one tried to sneak up behind me and I got a knife in the gut for his troubles. Thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. What do you find, dude? We drop in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for that. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can possibly mean randos inside the place. So we should restrict our search to surrounding areas. We'll need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Alright, let's go. So here. Wait, no, it's outside. I'm truly listening to your excuses. We leave now. Wow, the wood are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Well, stay with him then if you think he'll fare any better. No, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. And yet your lands arbiters of the blood of the fallen, and your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. I'm actually a little bit tired to reading, so I'm just gonna wait and then just go through this. Dramatics. Fancy meeting you here, sir. Suburbia, I presume you're aware with the you here? No, dude, like, why would I be here otherwise, dude? The days ahead, the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I will accompany you until the investigation is complete. We're gonna have a stalker. That's the most generous offer, as Lady Yugiri. Yugiri? That's something like that. And ones which I will gladly accept. Thank you. Thought I might disappear for a time. Know that I shall never be far. Shall always be watching. That's so fucking creepy. How comforting thought. Come, Superia, let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. Captain Hilbert seemed confident the mission's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether I will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared. I forgot to read the last part there. Whatever. Tendrils of intrigue. I mean, is that better than what I have? I want to know, because if not, I'll just grab something that works for the rogue. So 4230. Fidelity 406. Then that's the 41. I don't know. I don't think they're better. I'm just gonna grab this Glom Taward. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I almost have everything knock. But that doesn't seem like it would be better, honestly. So 10 Rules of Intrigue is the next quest. Please let it be voice acted. And it's not. Damn it! Captain Hilbert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Why am I making that voice? Okay, whatever. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard of the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us not that we did not really know of Shiva. We have since sent him over to the Asgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Why am I making that voice so bad? Our inquiries have concerning the EV, however, have been proven most fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics have acquired their information on the shipment routes. Oh, I accidentally clicked outside of the game. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employ, and the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace the mail of conspirations, each taking us closer to his master. As the trail came to an abrupt end, fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step detaining all the suspects conspiracy. Therefore, there were 5 on our list, including a flame station at Revenantstall. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from aboard, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that the deeds did not go unfulfilled. Click. By virtue of his role, he was privy of the details of all the shipments bound to the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from the House of First Stamps. Can't read so much. He knew that the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. Why am I talking like that? I think I can guess which one. I mean, if you don't guess that, like that's bad. It's pretty obvious now, isn't it? It's pretty obvious. None other, with little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. But what about the AVR? Are he any closer pricing of his mess? And they say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his track, the Ivy responded to the exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. Oh, thanks for the hose. Was that Rama? Looks like it was. Thank you for the hose. In a desperate bid to cover his track, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the... I already read that. What the hell? If you consider then that our investigation is barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean someone... Huh. That'll be interesting, like, if someone is, like, from the... Raban's circle, that would be very interesting. It would make sense that there says radar there, but I don't know. I think maybe this guy's also trying to push... I don't know, I don't trust this guy. I really don't. I don't know why. I don't know anything about it. He just came out of nowhere and... I don't know. We'll see. This is the most possible exploration. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised. So, I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Olda was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. I mean, I guess makes sense. I mean, they have a bunch of refugees and people from other places. I mean, it's just a lot of people from all over, so. Both Limsa and Griviana had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mine under the same leadership, Only the banner was different. That makes sense. Not so the flames. All that military was made of disparate orders, most which were glorifying mercenary companies that answer only to their own paymasters. Okay. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties of Ruban faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained a small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Yeah, so I probably filled it with a bunch of people. So. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would only have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now, eh? Hey. The Immortal Flames have never been caught between conflict interests, the public and the private. Thought the monetaries ultimately agreed to support the organization's fundings, thus was not out of charity that they did so. It was simple self-preservation. Of course, they needed an army, so. So yeah, they really needed an army, so it was like, no. They really had to do it, so. Had Nell Bandar's ambitions been any less apologetic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Ruban with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. I can't do that. Returning to the present. Okay, that works. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their hand. I expect to hear from them ere long. Oh, that's just a weird thing to say, but okay. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting the crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual and want to know about it, if Shiva is summoned, in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Americ, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics. Well, what does that say? Abaters? Yeah. Hopefully the information will be some use of the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Superia, as the realm's status champion. There's only need that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. And of course, we were just done talking and then another quest. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Ophelia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go ahead to Redania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar, and we shall make our way to the Lot of Sand together. Alright, dude. We'll meet over there. So now we go all Redania. So, what part is it? You know when it does this. There we go. So I want to check. Conjure skill? Okay. Oh, where are you? He's like right here. Okay. My thanks for coming, Superbia. When you are ready, speak with the Conjurer Yonder. She will show us the Lot of Sand. Of course, like always, like we always have to speak with this guy. The Alliance leader await you at the Lot of Sands. Will you be joining them now? Yes, well.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
Yes, his voice acted. I don't need to talk.
The rumors are true then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
That guy looks angry. Very angry.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of yours are no nearer to being of one purpose. Despite their protestations to the contrary, plainly the threat of resurgent Garleman is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust amongst the citizenry. I can't say that. The nation's leaders can come to all understanding they like, but their unity means little unless to the common folk. Take the Lumley incest, for instance. Took the Admiral Melwhip outlaw piracy over a decade ago. Foreigners still picture the nations as having a grossling, wooden-legged cutthroats. Pretty much they still have pirates, that's what they think. And likewise, the Grenadians are marked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Oldans scorn as swindlers who worship coin. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that the pillar of Oldanan theology, for example. But that is besides the point. The fact is, people are wary of outsiders, whether they have the cost to be or not. That basis, one could argue that the conflict at the Cartenio is necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them with something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle muscling. Let us speak of one more pressing item, the ivy. Since we spoke at the observatory, Captain Ilber has further shortened his list of suspects. And by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate has lately come to the Gridania. The hunt near its end Superbia. All that remains is to corner our quarries, seek out Ilber near Adder's Nest, and he will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Coartas, you may be sure I will send word without delay. In Sussex, Brandon, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. So we go to the plaza. Wait, no? This is one? No, this is right. Have to go to Adder's Nest. Alright, let's talk to this guy now. From this point on, we must proceed with the string cache. I don't know if I should grab the nut Lorica. It's not, well, actually, it's not an improvement, so I'm just gonna grab the ninja stuff here. I feel like if I'm gonna level up ninja, I better have equipment for him as I level him up, so not a leveling lancer or dragoon, so. Alright, so let's grab that. Please be voice acted. Please be voice acted. It's not voice acted. Listen well, the spy we have been seeking all this time is none other than the flame Marshal Aline Royal, Roban's second in command. I don't know how I don't know. I don't trust this guy. Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, he was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polar armor had to be seen to be believed. Of his guardian bird. Oh, well that would make sense then, but still I don't know. She is the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, bearing the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Rauban chose people based on their work. Whence they hail was of no interest. So basically, if they were strong, he would promote them and things like that. So I see how that could, lead to someone joining with ulterior motives and stuff, but I don't know. The monetarists saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And that was no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Scardians specifically, especially after the way the Holy See forsook the alliance. Yet, monetarists did not raise so much murmur of their protests when Rolai was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over monetarists? Yeah, because, let's just be shady. But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. The foremost interest to us is the presence of the Rolling's presence here now. So you may be aware it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the modern flames in the absence of the Flame General. While the Flame General, while Ruban attended the Council of Alliance Leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. Yeah, why didn't she? The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless. Some pretend she is up to something. Mark my words, she's probably up to something. Even as we speak, I have dozen men trawling the Flames record for evidence of Rollia's guilt. But if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. I still don't trust this guy. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until he pertains her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? Yeah, of course you have my eyes. You have my thanks. Let us go then, and take care not to alert our quarry. Alright, so where do we go now? Speak with Ilbert. To speak with him again. This is so stupid. I don't like when they do this, because it's like, oh hey, I talked to you. I'm just gonna walk away and I'm gonna talk to you again because you walked away. It's just weird. Rolling is headed in the direction of the blue badger girl. With me, Scion. Where's that direction? Jeez, okay. Pray for her. Pray look for her when. If she's not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there and she might have seen something. Ephemine is her name. She'll remain here in case Roline reappears. So we're just stalking this person, like just stalking her. Let me fix my weapons. Need to fix the things. So yeah, she's nowhere near here, so I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to go downstairs and speak with the person downstairs, and then the person downstairs will tell me that they took an airship, and then we go to the airship. But yeah, what an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? I am a social beast, so you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passenger and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Oh, I mean, of course, she went in. She did not use any of the places. So that means she must have exited through the back, honestly. And there's like a door right here. She could have just gone through the back. And, you know, of course, we're like so dumb that we have somebody on the front. We have somebody in the airship landing, and instead of like just going to the other side, she could, you know. Although, I mean, she would come through here. True. Never mind then. Still, let's see what this guy says. Are you sure she did not board an airship? Dude, I'm telling you. She did not come back out either. Where in the seven hells could she have gone? The ruse. How could I forget? Struck me down for a fool. I'll search the premises. While I do that, I need you to speak with the man I posted at the 3 main gates and the pier. Okay, so we just need to find out if there's any suspicious activity. Suspicious. Alright, so let's go to this guy since he's the closest one to us. No, nothing to report at this game. Alright, cool. So nothing here. The other one is right there, yeah. I wish the sprint was longer in cities. Not necessarily outside of cities, but like just in cities in general. It'd be nice if that thing was faster. Nobody here either. So yeah, I'm just gonna teleport to Lancer's Guild because that will be easier. Well, I could just go there, but whatever. I already walked over here. So, Lancer's Guild it is. Alright, so nobody matched the description. And what is this? Conjurer's Girl. I want to see if I can actually get to play against Shiva today. That is my hope. But I don't know how far it'll be before I get to Shiva, so might not be here. But the suspect, haven't seen her. Best check with one of the others. I already checked with everybody. Cool, so we just have to head back. Please be voice acted, please. Of course it's not. Well, have there been any sightings? No, dude. It's like she's disappeared. Like she's just nowhere, man. Never know. I turned the roost upside down, but Riley was nowhere to be found. She disappeared. She has magic. The integer told me that she have availed herself of a room, but no one saw her leave. She has done some matter of disguise. That there can be no doubt. But as to where she has gone, it's fishy. Greetings, good sir. May I interest you in some Montoy tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor. If you take my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. Wait, that necklace. You are a shinobi of Doma. The woman you seek has left Gridania by the west shore pier. She was attired as a Meshan, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the east shroud, rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. Take this well for the Domans. Were it not for the unique talents, Riley would have disappeared without a trace. So what should I get? Because I don't know what I'm gonna level up. I mean, I would probably level up a red mage later on, so I'm just gonna grab that. Yeah, I think from the casters, like anybody that uses casting red mage, it's very interested to me. So I'll probably end up like just getting like cancel. Getting that, so Doman connection. Arhon, lead us to the east trail, Cyan. I suggest we follow Riley's sample and take the ferry from the west shore pier. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Bloom Pier. Where's Sweet Bloom Pier? Where is Sweet Bloom Pier? I have no clue. Yeah, I just go Lancer's Guild and take the boat. No. Lancer's Guild. There we go. Well, this is what I wanted. Gott is upp Blompier. Alright, let's talk to this dude. I think I might end the stream at 5 so I can get some food. And then might come back around 5, 6, 7. Probably 7. Yeah, probably 7. This way, my friends. Curry mix for the Hampton hut. Very good, we must make haste. A moment, Captain. There's another matter which requires your attention and most urgently, I fear. What is it? A short while ago, an Imperial squadron was observed departing Castrum audience. They marched at speed from the South Shroud. So they have decided to take action. Indeed, they seek to destroy the jamming device. An explanation is in order. You may be aware of that the Guardians have their own method of communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends Argolo and Aramworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications. And we have installed them around the city-states. In doing so, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Of course, we did not expect the Guardians to remain silent. If they wished to communicate, they would find a way. Be it via covert correspondence or secret meetings. Needless to say, we hope they would risk the latter. And Rolian has not disappointed us. A well-known face in the immortal flames, she cannot move about Tanalan without being recognized. It would have been only a matter of time before someone saw it through her disguise. It's for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The elves on our common side here, and her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. However, were the jamming device to be rendered inoperative, Rowling will no longer need to meet her masters in person, and the planned rendezvous would almost certainly be called off. We cannot have that. Would deprive us of an opportunity to secure the damning evidence against her, which is the very least we need if we're to convict someone of her standing. All rests upon the continued operation of the damning device. It must need be protected. If you could not attend to this task, my shinobi and I will continue to observe Rolly. Very well, Cyan. I will have you intercept the Garleans while my men move to cut off the retreat. None must escape. Several of my countrymen have already taken up positions in the South Shroud. Seek out the shinobi at Quarrelmill, and he will appraise you of the situation. So we go to Quarrelmill then, or something. Yeah, probably that. Alright, so where's Quarrelmill? Wait, so where do we go? I'm just gonna teleport there, because you know. Where's the guy? I have to find the shinobi. How do I find the shinobi? I'm guessing he's hiding somewhere, right? So this is very weird. CPU out of nowhere became very high. So let me see what the heck is up with that. Seems to be this area is so full of people that it's getting crazy. Where the heck is the shinobi? Is he inside? Is he outside? Is he on top of here somewhere? Where are you, shinobi? Ah, there it is. Oh yeah, he's up here. Up here hiding. Being old shinobi-like. We meet again, friend. I have no Montoy tonic to offer this time, I'm afraid. As I believe you know, Imperial forces are in the South Shroud on a mission to destroy the Yamen device. We must see to it that they do not succeed. So the crystal brace will cut off their retreat. Very well. My countrymen and I shall attend to the soldiers. The infernal machines we leave in your capable hands. At present, the Garleans are in the vicinity of Andamar Keep. Let us head there at once. Alright, let's head there. Some of my little guy here. Let me mount up. And let's go. Oh no! Getting hit. Alright, that was easy enough. Let's just go and find the other thing here. Oh, there's a Shinobi here. That was the most impressive showing, my friend. As you can see, we too have not been idle. The Ivy will receive no warning of our coming. Oh, they wreck. I already have the Knockblade playing, right? Wait, let me see. Waste. 18, 21. It's not by much, so I don't think... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna switch it out. Even though it gives me more armor, I think I'm just gonna grab the ninja again. Now that the jamming device is no longer at risk, you may swiftly return to your hunt. Pray rejoin Lady Yuguri. She awaits you at the Hawthorn Hut. She'll remain here and have a few words with this very lot. Nothing serious, I assure you. Just a spot for small talk. Look at these guys. Poor guys. Feel sorry for you. Let me look at the Shinobi, how they look. It looks pretty cool. See what she has to say. I'm given to understand the mission was a success. Can't speak. Not a single Imperial soldier made it to our position. To our work, as always, Scion. By way of reward, can we now turn our attention to Roline once more? What's new, Lady Yuguri? My people report that she has departed the Bramble Patch. So she means to go ahead with the meeting. Excellent. It's time to choose the net around her. It's time to close the net around her. My countrymen and I shall lie wait in the shadows. Tread water, my friends. Alright, so let's go over here. just beyond rolling is in conversation with an individual clad in the matter of an adventure, an imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it. This is it with me. Flight Marshal Elaine Rollet, you are under arrest for treason and espionage. You will follow, you bloody fool. Damnation. You are unarmed, my lady. Scarcely got guard for a battle. But if you wish to fight, you're welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in Twelfswood when I was... Last I looked, that was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance then, very well. If you do not think of something the same, then there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly, or make you wish you had. Will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Speak with Yugiri, or whatever the name is. I do not know how you pronounce it, so... Even a warrior of Roline's renown could not have hoped to escape by force, despite her claims. Her surrender does not bespeak of innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the Avitas uprooted, it is to be hoped that tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Ulda will have the rank company they deserve. But let us speak of present, if I may ask. What will you do now, Superia? Report back to Revenant Stall and see what's happening? Oh yeah. So the they do second thingy twice as thingy. Then dare I say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones, but do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not to waste your talents here. Speaking of talents, have you considered training in the art of the shinobi? You have the aptitude for it, I believe so. Please give it some thought. Till next time, my friend. Yep. I do want to be a ninja. Speak with Minfilia. Nice, I made it. Oh no, what am I doing? Alright, let's talk to Minfilia. Well, welcome back, Superia. I understand that Alfred had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Charges of treason and espionage against Zoe and Roland. I can scarcely believe it. Could there have not been some matter of misunderstanding? That's what I believe. No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth might be, we must trust to the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we've made progress in our reversing to Isar's sanctum. So yeah, I don't know if I should grab it, because then it'll probably be replaced soon. And when I'm gonna level Ninja, then I'm actually not really gonna use this, so. I'm just gonna grab that. Whatever. A simple plan. As you may recall, I saw just the dairy in the depths of no Snowclaw to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a cemetery of some description. It is there that we suspect she means to summon Shiva using the crystal she stole from the house for Sten's caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they may mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped. And stop then we shall. But first, we must surmount the obstacle that ARR has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into established Ethernet, and there might follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the area to which she teleported. I'm getting tired of reading. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second Ether upon arrival, a reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Uringer, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution, which is why we call upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise. A colleague of ours who's currently en route to Revenantstall from Charlayan. She should be arriving within the hour, in fact. Since you are here, mayhap we could help welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. See, I think I'm just gonna keep going a little bit longer, probably until 5:30 or so. So, at least make it 3 hours of Final Fantasy. Then after this, I'm probably gonna play some Tekken. But it would be after I eat some lunch, so probably won't be for another 2 hours after I end the Final Fantasy stream. Where's the northern gate? Oh, give me a feeling here. Just waiting. Alright, cool. Let me just unmount. Alright, so we're meeting someone that we have never actually met. Spoken to her via link arrow.
Minfilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Like the ice art. I don't know if she just looks a lot like the other lady, so.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Sharlayan scholar, and an authority on aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Sometimes like this type of quest annoy the heck out of me because why don't you just make everything just a big giant cutscene? Why are you having me work there? It just seems so useless sometimes, but still whatever. It's a good game. Good game with good story. You know, that's good. It's usually good. It's a usually good combination. Please let this be voice acted.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
Joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Well, I don't know. They don't really look like twin sisters, but if you believe that, it's fine with. Yeah, sure. Whatever you believe it.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
That's my thought exactly.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Urianger, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
It's kind of funny.
Go on.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate a second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the aetherite.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
Alright, cool. Let's see what happens now. The instruments of our deliverance. Although I think maybe... I'm gonna check something real quick. Because I want to see how long this could actually be. Because if it is really long, I more than likely might stop here for today. Oh, wait. So, after this quest, they do give me the... Yeah, then we do Shiva. I don't know. We might be able to do that today. Now, well, let's see. Let's roll with it. Apparently, it's a short quest, and then they have us get the quest to fight Shiva. Alright, so let's keep going. I've already informed Alfinan of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Moonbreeder described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wished to meet you at Snow Club before proceeding. I expect you'll find him waiting there when you arrive. Yep. Celebration is what we do. So now we go to Snowcloak. Where's the map? Cortas. Same spot as before, so we're just gonna go to Camp Dragonhead. Alley-oop. Alright. So yeah, after this, I'll probably stop for a while and then come back. I don't know, should I come back and just finish playing Final and see how far we can get on the quest line? Or should I just play Tekken like I was planning to? I might play, actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I might play Tekken and then maybe even Gigantic. It's a fun game. I'm gonna play Overwatch. Overwatch has been really rage-inducing lately, so I'd much rather stay away from it for a while. Alright, so there he is. Good to see you, Superbia. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Captain Ilber sends his regards, by the way. He attends to the integration of Elaine Rolian in Ulda, even as we speak. But I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the Ivy upon your return. Trust that by wish, I mean to say. The other will start waiting for us at the Arthur after you sign. There it is, ready. It worked, I think. Yeah, that's very positive and like thinking that it worked, not being sure, you know. I could probably die, but you know. Try tuning to the elevator now. Fill the current and try to locate the beacon. We have done all we can, Seravia. For now, let us withdraw. When your final preparations are complete, you must seek the beacon we have created. If by the grace of the 12 you arrive safely, you must stop Isar before she summons Shiva. Of course, we're not gonna get there in time. She's gonna summon Shiva. Then we're gonna probably fight Shiva because that's, you know, that's what happens. Cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Isart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual. And if she succeeds, you will have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your strength will suffice, so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about wagering the lives on the success of morbid experiments, but others will truly agree that desperate times call for desperate measures. Before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Amadek. Sir Alec regrets that he could not be in person and asks that I read to you this letter. Ahem. Each card phrases unprecedented threat, yet in honor of our deed, he has not. Her knight should stand poised to defend her. Superia evil, the warrior of light, savior of Oriza, your days, this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you choose to rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you will yours in service to a greater cause. May Halon bless you with good fortune and see you safely home. Alright, so duty finder. Just clear everything. Alright, so which one do we do? Alright, let's see if we can do it. If we wipe, then, you know, that's that, right? If we wipe, then I'm probably gonna call it. Because I have to start making food soon, so hopefully we do good first time, hopefully. It's my first time doing it, so I have no idea how this fight goes. I'm a little bit scared because I'm a tank and I'll need to tank it. Trying to Google the strat.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
Holy shit, was that cool or not? That was cool. heck is going on? What is this? I'm guessing we have to fight him, right? I don't know. I don't really know. Wow, the music is really good. Holy shit, the music was insane, and wow. Although I expected it to be harder, it seemed like a more so like a tank spank. Although that could be because I mean there is an extreme version of this, so the extreme version is much harder. So sweet. Well, dude, everybody already left. They're like, yeah, we're out of here. Cool.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool. You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with that part. But I mean...
Mine is the righteous cause.
Well, are you really sure you just turned into Shiva? Like, what the heck, lady?
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers.
Not really, I mean... Well, maybe, but, you know... Fight for the people.
And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth.
I guess.
warrior of light. Redemption is not beyond us.
Maybe not for you, but I mean, I don't really have to be redeemed. I mean, I just kicked your butt. So, I don't know.
We who walk before may lead those who walk after.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded.
Okay, so now you're being dramatic. What's going on? You're gonna like collapse or something?
Do not squander Mother's gift.
Okay. Wait, you see this appeared.
Feel. Think.
I mean, sure. She blew up. Puff of smoke. And I'm like, what? What? Where did she go? Damn it. How am I gonna get back? Actually, yeah, how is he gonna get back? Oh, look at this asshole. Look at this dude here.
And so the vessel withdraws. A predictable outcome.
It's been a while since he's appeared, so...
Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Alright, so we're gonna speak with her, and that's probably gonna be it. By the 12, you're alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Why wouldn't you be? Oh, that's so funny. I did what? And you're certain about that, are you? The Ravanians are skilled with glamours, after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a Prial being someone like that before. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see? No? Fair enough. I was only asking. It's so funny. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this quest. See what it says. And then we're gonna stop, I guess. Ooh, we got a weapon. Is this weapon better than mine? Dude, I think it really is much better. Let's see. It's my C. 41, 41. 47. I mean, he's better, but not by much, honestly. Determination is more? No, it doesn't have determination as direct hit rate. So improves hits. Physical damage is... okay. Implications of your story with the first call. Let's save it for the Rise install here. I'll get everyone to meet us there. But before that, you best pay visit to Weinberg Farm and speak with Alfune. He's probably worse sick about you. That or he's busy planning politics and with his guardians. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blur vision? Oh no. Reason? See you again soon. So she tested a thing that she wasn't sure was gonna work. This is so funny. This is so funny to me. Wait, there's like no... yeah, there's like no teleport there. So I have to go there. Let's just go there, because then he'll probably ask me to go to Revenant's stall. Now I am done with this area. I think I'll probably be done with this area after this, I'm pretty sure. Although we might be coming back, because this quest line is like the like, how do you call that? The prequel? You could say the prequel. Yeah, the prequel. The storyline is the prequel to Heaven's Ward. That's why I decided to start at this part of AR. Rome Reborn. It is just because of that, because it's like right at the beginning of that. So everything that's gonna happen is, you know, it's probably gonna lead into Heaven's Ward. And, you know, I'm probably gonna be playing Heaven's Ward as well. The entire storyline on stream. There he is, and none the worse for wear. Was there any doubt that the Wire of Light would succeed? I mean, I doubted myself for a bit. I think I speak for us all when I say I should like nothing more than to hear the siren tell of your victory, if you would be so kind. So yeah, this lady turned into Shiva, and then we fought her, and then she lost. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning. Of course, I knew that that was going to be too late, but you guys, you know, you wanted me to go. You knew it was going to be late, so you sent me so I can destroy them. But not to be late to prevent further loss of life. An outcome worthy of celebration. And one for which we had Superbia to thank. I mean, and the party I was just in, I mean, they're probably better than me, I don't know. Yes, you're right, of course, Sir Amarek. We should be content with what we have accomplished, I guess. I mean, sure. For one, I could have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye. There is a matter of Isar's escape. She cannot run forever. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. In the meantime, Lord Drillmont, is the caravan ready? The supplies that your men recover are prepared for transport in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured that my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll. Of that I have no doubt. I take these are self-sent supplies the heretics stole from the house for Thames caravan. Lest the crystal which comprised the bulk of the shipment, yes, scarcely a fraction of what which was promised, but meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. And on a related note, Speria might have told you to accompany me to Camp Dragonhunt at blah blah blah. This is not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of you intend to risk life and limb to stop Isar. It took half a dozen knights to restrain me, I am told. Men give vent to their anxieties in my airways. Pray do not think less of him. Let's go to Camp Dragonhead. So, let me see. Alright, let me just talk to this. I mean, it's probably just gonna be like reading text and just talking, so might as well get through with any talking that we can. So then after this, probably it'll send us to the Rising Stone, so. What were you thinking, Superbia? Why aren't you being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter Isar's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficed for one to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway? Dude, like, I'm okay, dude. And then engaging the abomination in mortal combat. The Fury Superior. This is the stuff of ballads. Battle for the ages that I have been there to fight by your side. Yeah. There was I forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. Would not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. But you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. Sam, I'm gonna wish to have words with you, Master Aporine, probably. He awaits you at the blah blah blah. So I cannot say a word, I'm just gonna be blah blah blah. 'Cause, you know, that's what it is. Alright, let's go there. It's 5:44 local time. It's in the bag right here, isn't it? Ah, yes it is. Yes it is. Greetings, sirs. I shall show you in at once.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a prime. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Nautalon.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learnt to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
So yeah, I think I'm just gonna grab... Well, I mean, all of his weapons... I'm not gonna just bulge his arm, gladiator arm, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna grab the Conqueror. Either way, seems to be the best one out of them, and they had no rogue's daggers, so... Such they deem any action against the beast tribe to be justifiable the following. Mind them if blah 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 blah. Work blah 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 blah. Grimmerland. But I speak unadvisedly. Comes, baby. It's time to continue this conversation in more tone. Alright, so I would say that this is a perfect time to end the stream. Yeah, this would be a perfect time to end the stream, because I have to eat. My fiance is coming home, so I'm probably gonna cook some food for us both. But we went from... We started today from the quest, I believe it was named the Path of the Righteous, to the Road Less Traveled. We just finished the part of the Road Less Traveled, and we're going to Eyes Unclouded. I'll probably continue that next week. I'm thinking actually, I've been thinking about this, and I might just do this every Sunday. I might just do Final Fantasy every single Sunday, just to continue the storyline. Or maybe even in the week. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I might change it. I might not do it on Sunday. I might do it maybe even tomorrow or Tuesday. But that is gonna be it. Yeah, if you're new, just make sure to follow for more Final Fantasy. Later tonight, probably in 2 hours from now, it's gonna be 6, 7, 8. So probably around 8 to 8:30 Mountain Time. I'm gonna be coming back, but I won't be playing Final Fantasy. Thank you for all that came in to watch some Final Fantasy. But later tonight, I'm just gonna be playing some Tekken. I need to practice, just because there's a tournament this weekend on Friday, and I want to be ready for it. So I gotta play some Tekken for that. Yeah, I'm Evil Buho. This was Final Fantasy 14 today. Realm Reborn. I might continue doing the storyline. I might do that tomorrow, because I usually don't stream on Mondays. But last week there were a few days that I wasn't able to stream, and that's why I'm making up time today. So I think I might just do that tomorrow as well. Just make up time tomorrow for the times I missed last week. By the way, my guinea pig is doing well. The reason I haven't been streaming is because my pet got his leg hurt, so I just want to make sure that I got some like stuff for him, so that he will be, calm and don't get more hurt than what he was already. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Definitely do that next week. Let me just equip this weapon before I forget that I have a new weapon. But yeah, I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, that is gonna be it for today. I'm gonna take a 2-hour break, and I'll be back. Well, 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes, because I might watch Game of Thrones before I come back. Game of Thrones, people spoil the heck out of it. and this episode was already leaked. So there's people already out there that know about it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be playing more Final in the future, so just make sure to hit that follow button, and I'm gonna see if there's anybody that I know that is streaming to throw the host. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something a little bit differently. Final Fantasy doesn't have a lot of people streaming it right now. I noticed that it goes and comes between time and time. Like it'll have a lot of people streaming it, and then not a lot. Also, the VOD of the previous quest line is in YouTube and is available here, so you can definitely do that. I don't know any of those people are streaming right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna let AutoHost do its thing. If there's somebody out there, it'll try to AutoHost it. So yeah, thank you everybody. Make sure to follow on your way out, and I am done for today. Well, not really for today. I'm done for right now. I'll be back in 2 hours and 30 minutes after Game of Thrones. So once Game of Thrones is done, I'll be back and I'll be playing some Tekken. Might set up my PlayStation 4, or I might just do PC. I'm not sure. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but we'll see. Thanks everyone.